You guys heard this strange kind of noise, like a mashing of something, or you're not sure what, but it feels like something really big moved in the colossal area of smoke and dust and whatnot. Things are still kind of tense.
Something's moving in there?
It seems like it. What do you guys do?
I stabilize drop.
And okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you a choice. Would you like to continue the turn order and do things that, or would you like to end the turn order with the assumption you guys are either going to leave or rush into what that is? Which I say continue the turn order. I mean, let me say this. I guess the better way to say is do you want to continue the turn order, or do you guys want to have a discussion on what to do? Which could result in negative outcomes if, depending on what you guys do.
I think turn order is wise because that way people are incentivized to do things on their turns.
Okay. In that case, okay. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna continue the turn order as it was. Is that fine?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Skagan's going to move a bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I say 30. And they kind of look above. They're underneath. And they see you above, and they kind of like. An idea I have. I can give me a second. They kind of try to angle their way to see if they can see Draught. Do you Norlis? Are you holding Draught? Is Draught just on the kind of side of you placed where they are? And are they? How close to the edge are they?
The way I envisioned it is Draught is unconscious on the ground, on the pillar, just laying flat on their back, and the way I stabilized them was pulling their tongue out of their mouth so they stop suffocating on their own tongue. But, so they're laying flat, probably out of view from anyone else who... I'm visible, but Draught's probably not.
If you feel, yeah, if I was gonna be like, maybe they can see it some angle, but this person knows they're up there, and you know they've cast, well, actually, maybe you don't know, but they've seemed to, based off when they talked to you after they revived you, it seemed to be they cast life transference. They seem to be capable of it, and what you'd know from that spell is that does have a little bit of distance to it. It's not necessarily just a touch spell. Meaning they could get drawn up potentially, albeit with some damage to themselves. They seem to look towards this uncertain space in, well, uncertainty. Nock is going to kind of look a bit around. We're going to move a little bit out of this frozen space a little bit. They're way back here. They see this, and they seem to be uncertain. And then they kind of like... They start to ponder a bit, and they look like they're deep in thought, albeit they also are kind of injured. As if they are trying to figure out what exactly happened, or maybe they know something you guys don't? Norlis, your turn.
Alright, Mr. George, let's just get down safely. And Norlis picks Draught up, Princess Carry style, because he is the size of a small child, so that's the most effective way for him to carry him in this current moment. And Norlis jumps off this way. And as he is falling, he uses his reaction to cast Featherfall on himself and Draught. And I bring Draught, and I lay Draught on the ground right next to this pillar.
Okay.
But I stabilized them last turn, and this turn that we are now both on the ground level. I'm going to move my, with a free action, not free action, on his own turn, on my golem will move forward and attack anything that comes within range that is not an identified ally within the current parameters of the party. But I am hiding behind the pillar partly. Half hidden, I'd say, with Drot fully hidden from the northern direction of the map. That is my turn.
Okay.
But we are both on ground level now.
Snowcap, think your choice. Do you want me to get to you now, or do you want me to wait a little bit later?
By the way, Snowcap is not in the turn order.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
It would be their turn now, and I'm gonna give them an option. Are you ready or no? Sorry, not ready. Would you like to reveal your fate now, or would you like to keep it hidden more?
Know my fate.
Okay. And here we go. You seem to, Snowcap, once you were hit, you got mashed in, but you didn't just get pushed. It's like you went through their fist, or whatever hit you. And you're in this icy realm. There's thick snow everywhere, and large, boulders. It's a normal thing, but it's a particularly cold. You seem not to have an issue with this, but it's just by breathing the air, you can see your little particles of water droplets from your breath just immediately turn to tiny little icicles. Something you're barely visible to see. It also just fogs up to an intensive degree, more so than normal. It is outrageously cold here. And you can see it. Clear as day. And it's not a comfortable sight. This mammoth seems to actively running away, but this wicked hag looks to you on the back of a large wolf, kind of standing almost like on a board of some kind, with kind of ready for you, but also, and the second you come through, they look at you in great confusion. Their face twists and turns in a genuinely disturbing manner. You can see them with a hand raised out. The string you're looking for twisted along their hands, and I guess more so their right hand, twisting up along their pointer finger, which has a long, jagged claw to it. What do you do?
I am... What's behind me? What does the portal look like behind me?
It is a intact portal. You can see through the back of the edge of a portal. It's like fog and you can't. Whatever it is, it's hard to see through. It's not so. Given that you ran through, it would indicate that the portal in some way is still up, but you're pretty sure something hit you. Maybe they threw a portal at you. You aren't sure, but whatever you can't clearly see what's past it, but you feel like it's probably because of the material you pushed through.
What if I touch it?
I
take a step back. I'm still facing.
Okay. You are immediately shut out. Okay. Actually, do you push your entire body
My
through
leg goes through.
Okay, you can feel it feels less cold out there. It feels like the conditions to some degree of what you were around. But there's I'm gonna say sensation, it's just your legs, so you can't really sense anything with that. It feels less cold than the place you're currently in.
I go further through it.
The rest of your body? Oh, actually, there's one thing I want to say is that your leg doesn't feel like it's touching the floor.
Ooh. Okay. I am going to
Uh,
I got a I remember I picked up a some hardtack.
okay, keep in
From
mind this is in turn order.
it is or isn't.
This is in turn order.
I'm throwing some hardtack through the portal.
Okay. Is that your turn? I'm saying this because I'm not sure if you'd be able to hear the other side of the portal. So if it falls, I'm not sure if you. Well, yeah. Roll perception. I'm about to say this is a portal and shit gets distorted a little bit. It might be hard to determine the noise of the edge of there. So roll perception, if that's what you're going for. Okay, you can hear it fall down, and it feels like it falls down like around 10 feet.
And I go.
Okay. At just 10 feet, I forget. I believe you take 1d6. Heal from taking that damage?
I mean, I'm prepared for. I don't think so.
The answer is no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Take 3 damage. You fall, and you are back into the space. Is that your turn?
Where am I within the space?
Right here. I'll make your token visible. Give me a second. There is something directly in front of you.
Like to the south?
No, I mean to the top, right above you. To the north, I guess.
I am going to rabbit hop to okay. Okay, what?
Okay. Is that your turn?
How much movement do you think I have?
Given you kind of like, I'd say most of your movement, pushing your leg through and then falling down is like not a lot of movement. That's like 5 feet total, I feel. So probably most of your movement, except that 5 feet, I think is fair.
Okay.
Falling typically doesn't count for your movement. Also, for some reason, oh wait, actually, I was gonna say I thought that actually, I was gonna say it would have taken turn to fall, but it doesn't. I don't think it would in this case. Okay, that's your turn.
This is where I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Tourmaline, you just saw Snowcap exit the place. They look a little injured. It's unclear exactly how. What do you do? Tourmaline? Amethyst?
Oh, sorry. Um,
You are huge because of Skagen's spell.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Cheesecake.
Hello.
No one's on top of the pillars currently, by the way. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Boo. Snowcap looks injured. They seem to have gotten out of this area of smoke and fog and whatever material. There's something back there. And you feel like something, you heard like an odd noise or something, but there's something weird happened to Snowcap in there, but you're not sure what. What do you do?
Okay. How do we know there's something in the?
You could hear noise. It
like-
seemed there seemed to be like
What?
you heard like a almost like a thrusting sound when not long after Snowcap went in.
Thrusting?
Like someone as if the sound of like if someone like threw their arm like I guess in front of him, like a punching sound almost, but kind of given its size, it's less of a direct punch and more of like an underarm type thing. If they are bipedal.
What he's saying is it sounded like the whoosh of air, like when you swing in front of someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward a little bit. Probably muttering something about why is everybody literally running into the gates of hell? Or not hell, the underworld. And then this area here, is it like
It's
by
comparable.
smoke?
It's smoke and fog, and think of it like the fog.
Okay.
Fog spell, yeah.
Okay.
But there's definitely bits of dust and stuff in the air.
Okay. And then I'm going to like kind of push Snowcap behind me a little bit if they'll let me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then guess that was my action. That's gonna be my turn.
Draw it. Are you? Oh shit! Wait. Maybe. What's that? Okay, that's doing something on there. Draw. What are you doing? Can you do anything? I mean, I should say.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
I just realized something. Where am I? Oh, I was on the right section. I didn't use my action last turn, and I could have used it to try and feed Drot a potion. Could I have done that?
Sure. I think that's fair. Yeah. Do you have a potion?
I have
Actually, I know you
the
do.
red potion that Greffa gave me that is unidentified. You
Okay.
know somewhere what that is. I think it's likely a healing potion, but I'm not sure.
Violently explodes.
Okay, the one from last session. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead.
he gave it to me last session.
Okay.
But I would like to use my action to have fed the stabilized Drot that potion after I landed on the ground, which would potentially allow him to do something this turn, or make him do something this turn, depending on what the potion is.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna roll.
So I don't even know where Greffa got it from. I can't remember. He just gave it to me. Asked me to identify.
If it's the one from last, okay, I think it's the one from last session where they found it on a. If it's the one I'm thinking of, sorry. Is it the one from last session?
From
I'm
the
in the
last
associated
session
graphic-
or the one immediately before it?
Was it the one you took from the hag's room?
That sounds about right.
This hag's room. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm thinking. Because if it's something else, then I need to think a little more. But I'm pretty sure it was this one. Okay. Let me just. Oh shit! Just let me check everything again. And okay.
But I would have liked to have done that, and we can resolve what it does on Drought's turn
No,
right
I'm
now.
doing it. I'm doing it immediately.
No,
yeah.
no, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Like, it's
rolling it
Drought's
right
turn,
now.
so...
Drought, you're up with 38 hit points.
Whoa!
Yeah, what was that? Was that 38?
It's 3-8. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have used it at all. I should have kept
That's
that.
a potion of superior healing.
Superior? Not just superior? That sounds like a supreme.
There's healing. Yeah, superior is. Oh shit! I did that wrong. Okay, I'm dumb. Let me fix that.
Yeah, superior's not as many dice.
Oh
as
my
supreme.
god! Okay, you got a 31. It doesn't matter. All that
Okay.
much. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually did a 8d8, and then I'm like, oh wait, shit. Let me check that again. And I was like, it's an 8d4. Okay, 8d4 plus 8. And then I got a 31. I rolled really well. So yeah,
Alright.
it doesn't matter. You rolled really good.
So, Drought, you have your turn. 'cause I
So
did
Drought
that on my
immediately
turn.
immediately just kind of bounces up as it took a second for it to actually get out. Bounces, and then immediately just throws a bunch of blood.
Okay.
So what's going on? Drought will waddle his way over here.
You went unconscious. I stabilized you, fed you a potion, and there's a cloud of I don't know what over there. That's all I've
It's
got
safe to
for you.
assume. It's safe to assume the hag went through the portal.
Yes, no, I believe you saw that as well.
And the portal is over there.
Hopefully somewhere, yes.
How far away is Drought?
Greffa ran in and something happened. I'm not sure yet.
Well, Drought will just fucking. Drought is going to dash. To, there. Can I do anything? Well, not particularly. I will end my turn.
You see a huge creature seem to exhale, or maybe inhale, spewing the material around and perhaps breathing some of it if it was inhaled. It's hard to even tell, but it's suddenly present and now visible. The portal seems to be in complete disarray, and many of these towers are completely destroyed. Or well, not complete, or heavily damaged, I'd say. What seems to be is a absolutely massive creature, looking to be some type of giant. Like energy seems to flow around it, and its eyes and mouth are black with some type of, perhaps, I guess with an uncertainty. Maybe it's some type of weird smoke, or maybe it's that black liquid you saw on some of those other creatures. You're not quite sure, but it might be the latter, which could be very bad. Regardless, its most notable feature is on each of its hands seems to be a portal. Given the size of this creature, these hand portals are big enough for all of you except for, well, for most of you to get through. It might be a little bit difficult for Javabu to pass, but they could probably push it, versus Tourmaline, given their current size, might not be able to get through. The creature seems to stand, having shown itself. It seems to look around. It's unclear what its goals are, but it's certainly walking towards Jevabu. It seems to like as it steps, its body seems to crush the kind of some of the steps beneath it, making kind of large like well, I guess craters wouldn't be, but yeah, I guess that's just small craters. Yeah, I see, small craters of sorts where at each place it steps, it looks down to Jevabu and seems to like reach out one of its hands, displaying it and looking down at you. Due to its unpresent eyes, you can't really tell if it's going to harm you or not, but you see a bluish portal, icy as can be, and unlike the huge one you saw, this one's actually clear. You can see past it, and you see into the portal. You see this icy realm full of snow and rocks, and you can see in the distance that wicked hag you saw earlier, riding a wolf. That's their turn. Skagen. Oh boy. 5 in, 30. Looks to this thing and tries to speak out to Draught, Snowcap, and Jevabu. Is it a danger? Should I do something?
The fucking giant with pole hands. Kill it.
Okay.
No.
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 Fucking ignore the
Don't
rabbit.
kill it. This is our chance.
I'll do. I'll hold it. And they seem to cast a spell.
Old person. That's not a person.
Monster, oh hold! You shall be held in my hand, but not in my hand. And they go for it. They cast Hold Monster. This thing will need to make a Wisdom save. Wait, she's. Ooh, okay, yeah. Ta-da. And. Okay. They seem to succeed. However, monster does. And it seems to, whatever it is, seems to look at Skagen in a way that could be, unseemly. Nock looks at this thing some more, now that I can fully see it, and they seem to be, like, fucking scared as shit. And they look around, and they see Tourmaline.
Tourmaline, I'll see you later. Hurry, let's get away. It's like Ymir, but different. I think. Oh, shit.
And starts to kind of fucking run out. Fucking scared for her life. Unless, I'm gonna roll for bravery real quick. Let's see. Nah. Okay. Normalist, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
There's an uncertain creature standing before you, and it appears to be a huge giant with horns and shadowy eyes.
Nornless will move out to where he can actually see it.
I say huge, it's bigger than huge.
That's not good.
It's gigantic.
It's huge.
It's humongous.
Huge. Massive.
Humongous what?
Gigantic.
Yeah, okay. I will cast Tasha's Mind Whip at it. It must make an intelligence saving throw.
What range does that have?
All right.
Nah, 90. I was about to say, it's like, I feel like it's 90 feet.
I could have moved
It
closer
got
if
up
it was
three?
farther.
Okay. It got a 3, but Cheesecake, I want you to roll a 1d6.
Oh, fuck. Legendary resistance.
It might be. It might not be. Nope.
Mm. Are
Yeah,
you
for
fucking
it.
kidding me?
Roll a CCC. Okay.
Are you
What?
fucking kidding me? That is disgusting.
Oh, that
Give him a
was
bit
the
of a
outcome of. I'm
That's so
going to
upsetting.
lore-wise say the low damage was somehow it caused or something. Because holy shit.
That's so funny though. So it takes, if it failed, properly failed, it takes 3 psychic damage, and it can't take a reaction. And on its turn, it can only choose to move, or take an action, or use a bonus action. Only one of those 3,
Okay.
and that is
Its
my
hand
turn.
is still extended. Okay.
And then it is my golem's turn, which will run up. It's got enough range. Right around there. And will do 2 slam attacks on the creature, or attempt to. That wasn't supposed to be an advantage. Does a 14 hit?
A 14. Let's see. No.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
It deals 12 bludgeoning damage with the second hit then.
This thing looks fairly big and muscular. Just taking this thing down in terms of just fighting it physically is possible, but it seems like it's going to be tough if this thing fights back.
Snowcap's turn.
Okay. Well, actually, no. Snowcap. You can see through the portal on its hand, but it's placed like kind of. It's placed in such a way that's kind of close to Jevu, not that far, but its hand reached out a little bit and has the portal, and you can see through it. And from inside the portal, you see the hag, and they seem to have moved closer to the portal, and they seem to, using their wall or staff of some kind, seem to form and hurl these large ice shards. One of them flies towards you but misses, kind of sliding at maybe a good, almost like around 6 to 8 inches away from your head, Snowcap. But another,
Could you put like a token, 2 tokens for where the hands are?
sure. Also, I'd say Jevu blocks most of it in terms of it hitting you. Oh, that's okay. That's the opposite color I wanted for that first hand. Oh, oops! It changed the one I want. Okay. Yeah, it's the frosty hand is this. The other hand is down, and just in place, like kind of along its arm, along its side. Jevabu, what's your AC? 17?
17, yep.
Okay. One of the ice shards seems to shoot into you. Do you have for 32 damage? But that's not applying resistances of any kind. So if you have resistances to frost, or cold damage, you would, or other things, do that.
Mm-hmm. You said 32?
Yep. It's an intensive shard of ice. And there may be some confusion initially, but you do realize as it hits you, and you kind of see that something from, well, the other side of the portal seems to have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it's NoCap's turn.
Oh wait, actually, hang on. Can I use? I like to use a reaction and cast. Hang on, where to go? Stop. Sorry, D20 is being slow. The one spell that lets you get resistance against an element.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it not?
Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm gonna give myself resistance against frost.
Absorb
and
elements.
Absorb elements, that's what it is. That's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast that and half the damage. Give myself frost resistance for that.
Okay.
That
Well, the
helps.
initial damage was 32.
Okay,
So half to that should be 16.
big. Thank you.
Okay. Now it's NoCap's turn. NoCap, you could possibly jump into the portal based off where it's placed. It's around 10. It's like. It's close to the ground, but not quite enough for you to just walk into it, but you could jump into it if you wished. You also have a good shot at the hag within the portal.
I'm gonna quickly tell people, say, hands are portals to the hag. We should try to get in. And I am going to, so I have like a clear line of sight to it.
Yeah, the only
Because
issue is Jeva was in your way, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be.
How far away is the hag from the portal?
Well, your passive perception's high, so I feel given it's a portal, it's kind of wacky. But given it's so it's hard to tell specifics. But given your really high passive perception, I'm gonna let you roll perception to determine like specifics of this. I'd say general, like in terms of okay. I was gonna if you did pull poor, I'd give you more journalistic. You think the hag is around 40 feet away from the portal from inside.
Okay, so it's within, it should be within, range.
Make a shot if you are. Or whatever else you're doing.
Hunter's Mark.
Ah. Okay. That seems to have been casted successfully on them, unless there's a rule I'm uncertain of in terms of portal stuff. Okay. Is that your turn? It's a bonus action casting Hunter's Mark. It's just you were silent for a bit, so I didn't know what you're doing.
Is this technically the first turn of combat? Like, would this...
No. We never
No.
left turn order.
Oh, yeah.
I let you move a little bit because of some wacky stuff, but otherwise, basically, you guys never turn order.
The reason I was asking is because of Dread Ambusher.
Okay.
So I guess, okay, I am going to...
If you're making attacks, based attacks. Otherwise, I'll. Okay, there we go. Okay. The first one hits them. The second one, 12 plus 5, so it's 17, I guess. I'm confused on that, but if that's done correctly, then I think it's odd to that, but okay. I guess they both hit, yeah. Not sure why it's a plus 5.
And, that's my turn.
Yeah, normally it would be added onto the big thing. I'm not sure why it's showing it as +5.
Because it's one of the attack modifiers for fighting style, archery, and hunter's aim.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Maybe it's Hunter's Aim is doing it. Okay, yeah. I thought Archer normally pushes it onto that, but I guess the way it's doing it makes sense. Okay, wait.
The way it's on,
wait,
the way it's on my character sheet.
Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, wait, it's okay. I get it now because it's Star. Okay, I'm just used to how it used to be before, but before you could do that kind of thing. Okay, you seem to have done a decent amount of damage to the hag. Okay. Tourmaline, it's your turn. Are you present?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems to be that a shard of ice shot out from the portal of this thing's hand and hit Jevaboo, and one almost hit Snowcap. But then Snowcap seemed to have kind of got around behind, sort of behind Jevaboo, but managing to kind of shoot between their legs or something, or their side or whatever. They were able to fire some fire some shots into the portal of this creature's hand. It's also fairly clear that someone is missing. You don't see Greffa anywhere.
Is that like supposed to be super surprising though?
Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. Tourmaline, did you move or no? I'm not sure what your turn.
I did, but I'm
Okay.
dashing over here,
Okay.
and I'm ending my turn.
All right. All right.
Jebaboo.
Jovu, it's your turn.
Okay. Damn, so Jeb's got like a big, like, friggin' icicle sticking out of his leg. And you said he has portals on both of his hands, it looks like?
Yeah.
Or just one on
Yeah, they're-
both?
One seems to be, it's placed in front of you so it's clearly can see. The other's kind of
Okay.
placed to the side and it's not really directly in front of you. So it's like it's hard to look at exactly, but it seems to be a reddish portal.
Okay.
Maybe a little fiery.
Okay. And this guy, he's like... He's like 20 feet tall? Oh, and he's also kind of up a little bit. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, they're
I'm
they're around that. They're pretty tall. Maybe
Okay.
more than that.
Okay, can I grab his arm?
They're like almost.
Closest to me from where I am, or do I have to move up on the steps?
I'd say move 1 foot like front, and because it's raised a bit, and then you'd be able to
Okay.
get it. And it's big enough. You think you could? It might be a little awkward to get in there because it's not. It's a little underneath your sides, but given it's a portal, the squeeze might work.
Oh, so
I-
what, I'm just trying to grab his hand right now. Like I
Oh.
can, like,
Okay.
physically I'm in reach of it, right? Or
Okay. Well,
was I when I was back here, or do I have to just to grab
I'd say
it?
just to make it more simple, I'd say from that point, yeah.
Okay. All right, Jebu's gonna charge up the stairs a little bit, get up on his front or his back too, and grab this guy's hand, like try to like grapple it and control it. And as he's doing this, he's gonna yell, "Drot, help me with the other one." And yeah, I want to just like grab his arm, just try to like have it under control. So like he can't aim it, and also possibly so I can have control of it. Or not control, but like so I could aim it. Oh, and I want to bonus action rage before this.
Okay. Just to confirm, are you trying to grab its hand and put it against its other hand?
That's gonna be.
Or
the
is your
idea.
okay?
Right now, he's just
I thi-
like
yeah,
manhandling his hand.
Yeah, I think right now I just want to do one hand for now. Give myself
Trying to
a
grapple
better
the
chance
hand.
of success for this. Yeah. Just one hand for now, and then, yeah, depending on how this goes, yeah, I want to use the hand for stuff.
It's like the dude's just too big to like actually properly grapple him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get both at once. I want Drop to help me if this works.
You're asking the small size character
Sure, but
to.
you also got your broom. You also packed quite a bunch yourself. Quite a punch yourself. Tourmaline went right before me.
Okay. Just with the grapple, I'm trying to determine if I want you to do a strength or athletics this turn. I think-
It would be a check to like
Given-
like actually grab it.
Yeah, given its
Yeah.
arm, I was like, could that be any different? I'm like, no, I don't think so. So go for
No, you
it.
don't- literally the exact same rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Just double check and see if nothing to add. Strength. Or
Wait, no, wait.
can I do
Is it not athletics?
athletics?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
athletics.
sorry, athletics.
Yes, your athletics or their
Normal.
athletics.
Ooh, 15.
Ooh, let's see if it says it. No. Okay. They're a bit stronger than you.
Mm,
However. Okay.
hello?
I'm typing something real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. They seem to let you hold their hand. Grasp onto their hand. So you actually, despite it feeling intensive, like it feels like they could easily kind of try to hold back or thrust their hand back or kind of prevent it, but they seem to let you.
Okay. Cool. And then,
Oh.
can I like turn the hand like away from us, like away from like straight down the center, like maybe
Yeah, you
like,
could
Facing
aim
that
it
way.
towards.
yeah,
yeah.
like this way. Okay. Okay. I want to do that.
I would assume you want it facing the other hand.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. I want to put it across its body. Oh. Yeah, I want to put it across its body the other way.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It's now kind of aimed towards the side, so it'd be kind of hard for Snowcap. If you or someone else if you're trying to shoot into it, need to move.
I'm going to use, now it's my turn, I will use my Form of the Beast again. To gain temporary hit points. Then I'm going to move up, and I'm going to go ham on his funny little wrist. Going to attempt to bite him. I'm guessing 24 hits. 19.
You get 24 hits. But bite the giant creature?
Yeah, biting his like arm.
Which arm? The arm near you or the arm
Yeah, the
with
arm
the
near
red
me.
portal? Okay.
So that is 8 piercing 4 force, and I'm going to use my feature where if I bite someone, I can bite them extra hard for 3d6 of necrotic. And again, half of that is healing.
How much damage is that total?
Total, that is brain thought 21, I think. Then I will claw him. 13 does not hit. And then that is my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sending a message, so it's fine. I'm aware of what turn it is. Okay, I'll make the decision then. I'm gonna roll for it, unless you respond, cheesecake. That final bit. Although you might be deep in thought, since it is a kind of a risky thing, given one of them you might be uncertainty. Okay. Okay. Actually, wait. Cheesecake, are you here?
Yes, sir.
When you said, okay, would you respond? Okay. That makes a little more sense because it's also a free hand. Okay. In the hand that's not being grappled, or grabbed by Jevabu, draw it. You feel that the hand, and also not the hand that you hit, it seems to kind of reach over and try to grab you, maybe pull you off its hand, or at least that could be the intention. But it seems to rush over you with its other hand with the red portal on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a choice. Would you like to try to dodge it and do a dexterity saving throw? Or would you like to try to, once it actually starts to grab you, do you want to try to do an athletics check to prevent it from to like kind of get free? But
doing an
given the
athletics
portal,
check.
if it aims it in a particular way, the athletics check might not matter.
Doing the athletics check because draw is like fully like bit onto like the hand.
Okay, well the other hand is the one. So you're bit onto the hand of the ice hand,
Yeah.
correct? It's
Yeah.
the hand with the red like bit. The fire portal is the one that's coming for you.
Yes.
Okay.
I will roll the
Roll-
athletics.
Okay. Oh boy.
$22.
Okay. You manage to just barely pull away. The portal is really close to you on its hand, and you see through it, and it looks to be this fiery landscape. And in the distance, you can kind of see this large figure kind of in a large, like, I guess we could call it a swivel chair, but it's a swivel chair made of iron that's giant. And this huge figure comes to swivel around. It looks at you. I'm just going to put its token down just so you can see it. But it's this very large, like, fire
very
giant-like
large.
figure that, like, is full in armor, and it simply gazes at you. As if you're... It looks like it might get up on its, out of its huge chair, but you're not sure. But it definitely has a feeling of, it looks quite fearsome. Let's say that.
I like to imagine Drot just kind of like kick the hand away more than anything.
Okay. That's their action. They cannot move because of a spell afflicting them.
And you can't do anything else.
Okay. Skagan is going to kind of look around. Second time's a charm. Wait, question. If something's paralyzed, other people can move around its limbs, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's paralyzed. Oh yeah, I
Okay.
need it.
They're gonna
Hold
try to
on.
cast Hold Monster again.
I forgot I had that condition on me from like before it went down.
Monster, oh hold! That is what shall be held. You are a monster, and I will hold you. Be ready to be held. They say in a really meh manner, but there's a couple different ways you could do that spell. And this time, it seems to succeed, or does it? Cheesecake, I'm going to give you an option. Do you want to... Oh, actually, let me rephrase it. Okay. It seems to work. The creature is held in place. Its arms come a little loose, but still kind of one being kind of held by you, the other kind of going back to its side after after its movement. At least a little bit. Guess that's fair, yeah. Skagan seems to be surprised that it worked, based on their facial expression. I'm gonna roll to see if Knock comes back. They do not. They rolled a nat 1. They're scared of this thing. Normal, it's your turn.
I'm likely just gonna do something simple and hit him with a cantrip. I have a concentration spell running.
I'm gonna hit him with a can.
Hit him with a can of soup.
God damn it, Artificer. Why do you only use the fucking catapult thing? No, I'm using a cantrip. Just because you're throwing cans at them doesn't mean it's a cantrip.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the large creature. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Do I not have Toll the Dead on my sheet? No.
It seems to get. He got an 18.
DC is 20. So it's gonna take 21 necrotic damage. And I will move forward over here. And my Earth Elemental will attack twice. Them's the breaks. That's a 20 to hit for the first one. I believe that hits. So they take 30 damage in total. Ian.
Okay. They seem to be taking a decent amount of damage. This thing is still a hefty thing. It's unclear if, it's doing that much. It definitely, you see injuries, but this thing is like a powerhouse of muscle and mass and whatnot. And also, its body is, some of it looks like it's made of stone almost to some degree, or maybe it's just intensified stony hide. You definitely see it bleed to some degree, though. I'll say that much from some of the previous injuries. So it definitely can bleed, albeit some red and some blackish.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
Snowcap.
Okay.
Oh, it's mine. Huh. I was.
Okay, 2 shards of ice slam into what remains of this portal, of this pillar right here. It's your turn now, Snowcap. This hand is no longer in a good position where you can shoot at it, if you're trying to shoot inside of it. It also appears like Jevu was trying to get the hands together, and then Drot was then just kind of went and attacked the hand that Jevu was holding.
So in this thing, where are the palms?
That's what I'm saying. The palm, I would say, kind of view this. Such an awkward way to say it. This palm
Facing
would be
that
facing
direction.
here, and this palm, I'd say, at this point, is probably facing front for the fire one. So you could fire into the fireplace if you wish to. I don't know whether that'd be a good idea or not is up to you, though.
I am probably just gonna. I'm just gonna hold action for firing.
If it moves.
Firing for the portal if I have a clear view.
Okay. Okay, it's going to be a wacky thing to think about. Tourmaline. Your turn. You're very big. And because of the hold monster, actually I forgot, you are no longer that big. You're now just here. I apologize. That should have happened last turn. Or sorry, not last turn, it should have happened, well, actually, but they when they first cast and failed the hold monster spell, it should have went away, but whatever, I'll let it go an extra round. Is that your turn? Are you gonna try to use reach to kind of try to, no, I don't know. You might want to get a little closer to try to grapple it, maybe.
Yes, you see legs.
That was really large. So I'm trying to remember what's here.
Okay.
About 25 feet.
Oh wait, I'm dumb. If this would have been moved closer, I forgot. This would be right here now. I apologize. So yeah, you probably would be able to grab it if you want to grab its fire hand. It's given what you saw Jevabu attempt to do, it might be that Jevabu is trying to push the portals together on the hands.
Okay.
You would have also
I
heard
guess
Jeveru
I'll
say
just-
that they want to drop to grab the other hand.
I'll assist
Which-
with grabbing the other hand.
Okay. Snowcap, do a insight check.
Okay.
I meant to do this earlier, but it got kind of convoluted because I think multiple people would have had a chance to do it, but I think this matters to you the most. Okay. Given what they're doing, you think that it might, with the portal's touch, something might happen, and whatever that might happen has a chance to make it so you can't get through the portal you want to. As in, given that the hag has something you want, once that happens, you might not be able to, like, it might not be definite on if you can easily get that. It may be the portal reforms in some way, but you don't know that.
Oh yeah, is the big portal still open?
No, a big portal is destroyed. This thing, it looks like it seems to be this thing was born out from the energy of that portal, and, well, possibly Greffa.
I mean, it's not my turn, so.
I know. I'm just letting you know that because I feel like that was an antiquate. Do you feel like, wait, this question. If I gave you that earlier, would that have changed what you did for your turn?
It probably would have changed, like, what Snowcap would have said.
Well, talking is a free action. You can do whatever. You're not limited to talking during your turn.
Guys. Bad idea. Stop it.
Okay. Oh, now it is Jevu's turn.
I mean, Tourmaline never finished doing what they were doing.
Oh yeah, right. Good point, Tourmaline.
If he does say that, Tourmaline will let go of the hand.
Oh shit. Well, you haven't fully grabbed it yet. I don't.
True. Like, I would be reaching, and then I would just stop.
Okay.
We need the frost hand.
Frost hand? And I can't know. I can't reach the frost hand up here, but
yeah, oh wait, can't you reach the frost hand? Isn't it like right?
I imagine you've got like the forearm, and I'm like keeping it pressed against the body, so like grabbing the hand is not going to like do anything.
Hand is a bit out, so I don't think I can grab the frost one.
Well, it's more like the frost hand's like, oh, you can't move it because Jeru's got like pressing it against the body.
Is our goal to enter the portal?
Yes.
I see.
Team out here for backup.
Okay.
So
Does it look like I can fit through that portal?
Which portal? The red one or the? I'd say it looks like you could barely get through either portal. Like the portals are like. They look like because they're portals. You feel like you can kind of slide and shimmy a little bit, but they look slightly too small. But given they're portals, you might be able to slip like. It might push you through magically, like.
Are you guys?
But yeah, it looks like you could just barely get through. I'd say. But given it's a portal, it might be like a sudden thing. It's just if its hand was hurtling at you, you might take a bit if it's not perfect.
Okay. Are you guys prepared to meet me on the other end?
Get off with the bloody portal.
I am going to cast Investor of Wind.
Are you raging?
No. I've been moving.
Okay. You cast Investor of Wind. Describe what that does to you.
So a lot of wind just starts kicking up around Tourmaline, and she starts hovering off the ground. And then she flies to the ice portal.
Okay. You can use your action and whatnot. I will say, yeah, they seem to. Tourmaline seems to shift into kind of. I was gonna say slurm into the portal. But yeah, shimmy your body into the portal, just kind of barely. But they get in. Once they get in, they kind of zoop in a little bit, but not too hard. But it definitely, their speed at which they shimmies in seems to increase a little bit once they start to get into it. Okay. They appear, from those who can see it, to be on the other side of the portal. That being said, because of the angling, I don't believe.
We wouldn't see it, but we saw them go through a portal.
Yeah.
It's not a massive leap to know
Okay,
where.
I move her hand a little bit just to make it a little clear where her hands are, but the portals are close-ish together, just not quite. Okay. Yeah. Jevabu, your turn. It seems to be your plan is regardless if it's a good idea or not, Snowcap was against it, and Tourmaline took initiative and went through one of the portals.
Okay.
Imagine the sound that will make when it claps.
Okay, I'm going to. I still have control of his arm hand, so I'm going to kind of stretch his arm out a little more away from him, kind of maybe like more towards where Drott is, or like I guess like as close towards where is it? Oh, I guess right here. Yeah, I guess towards like yeah, just towards down here. Try to move the portal hand down here and say, well, I guess everybody in here.
Best laid plans of mice and myrmidons.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't know if you want me to roll to maintain control over his arm. I don't know if you do because he kind of let me.
I mean, it's kind of what he wants. He kind of wants the portal facing towards us, so.
Yeah, in a way, I guess, yeah.
Wait, which arm do you grab, or just you holding the one in place, or
the ice one with the portal? I'm moving it like away
face Snowcap.
Away, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like parallel or perpendicular to his body. I want it like outstretched, like away from his body.
Oh wait, okay, yeah.
So like out towards like Drott and Snowcap,
Okay.
like down.
There we go. Yep. So now both portals are visible. You can Snowcap and like Skagan can see inside of them. I'd say maybe a little bit of an angle, but not too bad. Okay. Is that your turn? And I'm gonna say that you don't need to make a strength check or anything to do that, obviously, because of the circumstances. It's already grappling it.
Okay.
And this thing's paralyzed.
Yeah, that's another big part.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. I'm not gonna just show you just yet. I'll show you a little bit. Okay. Tourmaline, you are the large. You see the hag or the hag, Gretskilba, riding atop a large, frosty wolf, and that wolf seems to open its mouth and blast you with a breath of cold. I would like you to do a dexterity saving throw. Tourmaline. You also are in a very frigid, icy space. It is very cold. You could do it at some degree, but it is pretty rough.
17.
Okay. You take a bit of the damage, but not as much as you could have. 17 cold damage. Do you have resistance for cold damage?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you take half of that. That'll be like 8. Alright. Back to the party.
I'm drawing it.
Okay. Drat. It's your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate one of my magic items. People can see as Drop kind of flexes some two seemingly draconic serpents conjure around his arms for a second before dispersing. My bonus action.
Oh, look
then
at those
I'm
sick
going to-
pythons!
Oh, look at his guns! And then I'm going to start biting the wrist again.
No,
Okay,
sweetie,
it's-
sweetie, we don't. No biting, sweetie.
23.
We need to put a muzzle on him.
That's 10 piercing. That's 10 piercing. Now from my first magic item, it's an extra d6 of force damage. So that's another 3. And then from my second magic item, another d6 of force damage.
You seem to be doing a lot of damage to this thing's arm.
Yeah, I'm aiming for the wrist.
And some red, but some of its veins or something seem to ooze out a bit of black liquid of some kind.
Yeah, I'm aiming specifically for the wrist.
Ah.
Also, I forgot, it's fucking paralyzed, so I should be rolling with advantage. Actually, is it even an advantage or is it just straight crit? It's actually a crit.
Okay.
So, add.
Oh, it crits? Oh shit.
Yeah, it's paralyzed. So each.
That is
So-
a paralyzed condition. Yes, any
I
attack
guess-
that
I
hits
guess that's
within
fair.
5 feet is a crit.
Well, you're aiming at the wrist, correct?
Yeah, I mean it's still paralyzed.
Okay.
And yes, I am.
Okay.
So that's like.
Oh. I want you to roll a 1d6. And if you get a 6, I'm gonna say you target some certain chords and such that would probably be bad to. Oh shit. Okay.
By the way, all that damage, that is. Well, the first one would be a 15. Then a. And then, well, 15 from the piercing.
just to
And then that'd
confirm,
be 12 force.
regardless of damage, you managed to. You're hitting V1 with the ice portal, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The portal starts to flicker significantly.
I can't see that.
Well, you kind of. I mean, it's really close to you. Okay. Well, Snowcap and Skagan can. The portal is flickering heavily. A wisdom save is to be hit done. Let's see.
Ooh, me or.
Nope, a big thing, which it failed. However, or maybe or does it fail? Let's see.
Like, Dross in like a fucking feral state right now, so.
Did we call it animal control?
Okay. All right.
Anyway, that's not my turn. I still get a claw attack.
Yeah.
And it's an advantage
It
because it's
suddenly-
paralyzed.
It seems to kind of
Ugh, what
shift
an
its
ugly roll.
body a little bit. The paralysis is over. It pushed through the conditions of the spell
After I land my attack or before?
after, on its next turn, after you did all your attacks.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's a 19. So yeah, that's a ugly way of rolling it because they changed how it rolls for some reason. The crit damage roll. So 11. And then here comes the force damage. 2. Six. So altogether, that is 19 damage. And that's my turn.
Okay, Cheesecake, did you glean my message?
Yes.
Oh, stop it!
You see the creature seem to speak in a odd, uncertain voice. Or maybe a familiar voice. It's hard to say.
In your bloody hand, I will.
Okay. It's Skagen's turn, and they seem kind of... seemed happy, but they're a little bit upset now. I'm not really sure what to do. They seem to... a little uncertain. Okay, I would like, Jevabu and Nornalis. Yeah, mainly the used to. I would like you to roll a insight check.
It has been rolled.
Okay, I was waiting for Jevabu, but I'll give Nornalis yours.
Yep. Thomas,
That
you there?
voice. It sounded warped, but it kind of sounded, well, kind of like a warped version of, well, Abaddon's voice almost. Which is very strange. And I don't necessarily mean, and I mean Abaddon specifically. Okay, Skagen is going to kind of move 5, 10, 15. And they're going to jump into the portal. Oh, wait. Actually, no. I'm gonna say they don't jump in the portal. Rather, they cast Firebolt at something in the portal, and they hit it. But just barely, because it does. Actually, no. I take it back. You don't know if they hit it, and they don't know if they did because the portal's flickering, and they look. Skagen points to it. Kobold man, draw something. Stop it! It's gonna screw up your plans. I think.
The plan is to kill it. It shall die.
I liked the the mammoth's idea, or sorry, mammothadon. Sorry, not to be problematic. Sorry. Yeah, that. Ooh. Yeah. If this character's voice is all over the place, but I'm okay with it. Okay. Normalus, your turn. If you're here.
I'm here.
Okay.
This image is gray. Is he actually gray? The big dude?
I'd say he's largely gray. Yeah, he's a little bit, might be a little more color to it. Maybe like a light blue at certain points, but it's largely gray. But its hands are definitely have clear colors on the portals.
And unless I'm mistaken, it has attacked us a few times, or no?
It's hard to say. It
Has
seemed
anyone
to lash
received
out.
damage from it?
It looked like Snowcap when they left the area initially looked damaged, so this thing could have done that, but you're not sure if that's what caused it.
So far we've been attacking a creature that has not attacked back yet.
It's
From
uncertain.
Nornalus's view.
Yeah.
He will move up his full movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It seems to not be hostile. I think we should at least try and see if it's civil. Yeah, that's what he says to the group. Doesn't use his action for anything. Does not have its earth elemental attack.
Okay.
I lied, I say a little bit more. It might be cursed in the same way Lise was, and the other creatures we found. It might not be an enemy. It might be a potential ally like the others have become.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Tourmaline. Gretzgilva looks to you.
I know what to do. I know what to do.
And they seem to rip off one of their fingernails and they jab it. They seem to, well, actually, no, and they seem to eat it and chew on it and spin immediately.
Domination of you shall be my. Sorry. Domination of you is your fated stew.
I would like you to roll a wisdom save.
Just say the safe word.
Okay.
Maybe it's because hags like rhymes. Oh wait, actually, wait. Okay, well.
It's you.
Okay, we're okay. Yeah, we're like, okay, wait. I can think of a lot of other situations. Okay.
You said a wisdom?
Wisdom. Yep.
Yeah.
Saving throw?
Yep. What'd you get?
13.
I got a
Okay.
16.
Let me see. Okay, you fail. Uh-oh. This is this creature's special attack. This is quite a powerful individual, so they can do things like this via special means. They don't necessarily. They don't necessarily. If they were relying on being on the whole Coven thing, they probably would have stayed and fought you initially. But they're quite strong and have a lot of their own spells, which via specialized means. You have been affected by the Dominate Person spell. Okay. they have a telepathic link with you, and you are charmed. While you're on the same plane of existence. On your turn, their turn, they can basically issue commands and whatnot for you to do things.
Wait,
Let's see. So just let me make certain of something.
we're from this thing, right?
Yes,
Oh.
and it casts upon you. It casts dominate person on you, totally. So let me just figure this out. Let me figure. On your turn, you can use this link to issue commands.
You
Okay, this
actually
is
a
an action.
humanoid?
It can't do it.
That's my
Well,
question.
that's
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 the
what I
next
was
We're all
thing.
humanoids.
I don't
I was
think.
from
We're all
my sake of
humanoids.
things, how I do it. I consider no matter what, like in most, unless you guys were transformed to something, your default like character races or special character races to be, it could be humanoid plus something. Like it's always, unless you guys feel against that, how I do it, how I always
No, I
always
agree
viewed
with
it.
you
Like
completely.
if you, okay, yeah, because
I
Like,
completely
no. The only reason
if you're like,
is
yeah,
because as a spellcaster, I'm supposed to make this as an advantage because I'm fighting this thing.
You're not a spellcaster.
what,
No, I mean I know the spell, basically.
But-
And
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
don't.
not
what?
mistaken,
I'm sorry. Are you saying I
That's-
should let's say the target has advantage of save if your allies are fighting it, but you're in a different dimension. So how do you view it?
No, if you are, or the
No.
creatures, they are fighting it, so it would technically would be advantage.
Okay,
with
roll it
this is
again.
correct.
Roll advantage. I apologize for not going with that. Okay,
And
sorry,
also-
I'm
I
not
could
saying that
roll
from the get-go.
worse. I could roll
What?
worse. That's
Snowcap
Oof.
also has. Oh,
Did that save you?
I'm pretty.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure a nat 20 for a total of 30 might
No.
just pass.
The
So
hag
the only
uses
reason,
potence and changes it to a 2.
yeah, given they're technically like in a different dimension and everything, and kind of not like literally being ganged up on, I kind of thought it wouldn't go, but I will accept
but
this.
Snowcap
You win-
also has
Yeah.
like.
Oh yeah. Spellcast on this. Actually, it makes sense. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you managed to save. You are not screwed over by them, and they look real upset that didn't work.
I wanted to meet the other you because you're the secondary existence of your kin, and I know it. I'm certain of it. You resemble someone who is not you, but you are that. Now. Let me see sardonyx, you fucking piece of shit. Fish. Vomit
Fishy bitch.
creature.
unfortunately for you. I will be your demise.
I think not.
Okay.
No, I got the cat.
Snowcap, it's your turn.
I'm using my movement to enter the portal.
I feel like it'd be right up at Hag's alley to pull out a fucking flintlock and just shoot someone.
I won't lie. I didn't. That's not off a table.
Just like gut shot them and just be like, right, I'm just gonna sit and watch you bleed out now.
Oh, I shouldn't have even hinted to that. That actually is something I've legitimately thought about when playing this encounter. And I thought it was so out of bounds that, like, the fact that you actually guessed, I was like, you know, I might as well just tell them that was a thing I considered. Yeah, it's your turn, Snowcap.
They jump through the
I
portal.
moved into the portal.
Okay. Okay. Alright, okay, I'll place you down. Right. What is an ankle? You can still do. Actually, no, it's not an ankle. You can do it now. Yeah, here. Well, actually, no. I want you to. Well, I will make it very clear. The portal, as of right now, is flickering. Do you jump through it?
How steady are the flickers?
Little instead. It's.
Yeah, I don't think it can be described any other way besides it's flickering.
I mean, I think what they're asking is it like being like, okay, 0.2 seconds each thing, or is it like sometimes it's open for 0.5 seconds, sometimes open for a minute, then it closes?
Flickering means there's no like consistency to it.
Yeah, I guess that's okay. That's the case, and
flickering
yes.
is flickering.
Yeah, I'd say there's not a hard line consistency. So any choice you make is dangerous.
Also,
But
we're
do
in
you go through
combat,
it?
So it would you see going flick flick.
If you're firing through it, you might necessarily, like, one of your shots might get cut off at one point, possibly. If you jump through it, who knows what could happen.
Okay. I am going to, just like, I'm like near the portal, but it is going to get a beautiful.
Also, Tourmaline is kind of right there in front of him, so you do have to kind of maybe angle it weird, but you can still do it. Go on, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do my roll. For first shot, it manages to pass through successfully. The second shot, I would like you to roll a 1d4.
Okay.
Okay. It manages to go through. Both shots just... Maybe it's possible, like a fraction of the arrow is cut off or something somehow, but if it is, it's not enough for you to notice in that moment, or it's very minute. Regardless, it seemed to be you lucked out and both arrows passed through. But it looks like that might have been just luck. But who knows to say? They definitely managed to pass through, but just, or possibly could have been the speed at which they passed through, because they are high projectile. Either way, those hit the hag, dealing quite a bit of damage. And the hag looks really not good about it. Okay, is that your turn? Also, I believe it'd take a little bit of extra damage because of a hunter's mark.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, you have
I'm
two. I
pretty
see.
sure
Oh, isn't it? Is it? Oh yeah. Wait. I was gonna say that.
It's.
Wouldn't it be a 1d6? Oh no! I had you roll the 1d4. What am I saying? Of course. Okay. Well, it's already in the roll. Okay. All right. That's okay. I believe that's your turn.
Wait.
Oh, you're cutting off.
Hold on. Wait. I haven't been rolling the Is Hunter's Mark supposed to give you like?
Give you damage, not like better aim.
I don't know why here it says like it's a global attack modifier, not
Attack damage modifier of 1d6.
I don't know why my
Maybe it's translated wrong, but we'll all tell you very confidently that it's just a 1d6 per hit.
If it requires you to be in the same dimension, let me know. But I don't think it does.
It doesn't.
Okay.
But it should be an additional 9 damage. I have
Okay.
no idea.
Well,
what
that
the fuck is
matters a
on.
bit. All right. Jebabu, it's your turn. Here, I'll move it back.
You don't care. Thank you so much.
Snowcap is right in front of the portal and seemed to shoot through it, and their shots seem to have gone through. What do you do, Jebabu?
Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep holding his arm. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep his arm in place. So if people want to fight through it or go in, they can do that. Yep, just holding it in place. That's my turn.
Okay.
This would be a little bit more accurate way to show where Snowcap is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're just keeping maintaining that hold. Okay. The wolf will head a bit closer and is going to bite you, Tourmaline.
Alright.
Oh, I figured out what's wrong. I was using Hunter's Aim and not Hunter's Mark.
Fox Hunter's Aim.
Okay.
Hunter's Aim is a special property of the bow.
All right. Make a strength save, Tourmaline. Check some- Make a strength check, Tourmaline.
I got you. I got you. A strength saving throw?
Yep.
Or a strength check?
Okay, you take 11 damage. This wolf tries to bite you and push you to the ground, pull you to the ground, but you manage to hold your own fairly well. You take 11 damage, piercing. If you're raging, you take
cannot
half of
be
that.
raging.
Okay. Yes. Oh, question: does Vesture of Ice change anything? Let me just check. No. Oh, I guess I'd say that some creatures within your range are taking bludgeoning, by the way. So the hag is actually looking a bit kind of ruffled, being within that close to you with the Oh wait a second. No. I was gonna say the range damage attack might be fucky because they went through that area, but they're not targeted to you, so it's okay. Okay. Yeah, but take that damage I mentioned. Okay. Yeah. All right. Drod, your turn.
It's my turn.
Yep. You, I will say the flickering. It might be like make a noise. I'd say it makes a bit of a noise. So I'd say Drod could at least tell it's flickering. I think to some degree, unless you feel like you're too in the moment.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Drop does not care.
Oh shit. Well, this could be dire.
He has been like put near death multiple times in like the past like a day and a half. At this point, he's honestly just out for blood. Also, he's accomplished his goal here, more or less. If he can cut off a hag from like getting back,
Okay, do it. I'll be one of your allies may be in the portal, but try to make your choices, I guess. Actually, I'm not gonna even say that. I don't want to give you too much indication of what could happen.
I will be using my bonus action as Drot lets out his mighty draconic cry. I'm going to eat your fucking heart. And everyone within 10 feet would get advantage on him, including me, as I bite him.
Okay. That hits. Let's see if it's enough damage to cause some shit to happen.
We love extra force damage.
Shit, ignore that. I was trying to close that.
There's a lot of...
Again, ignore that. I did not mean
That
to.
is 19 damage on the first attack, and then he's gonna claw.
That's a lot of damage. Okay.
22.
That hits. Oh.
9.
Is that you for your turn? Is
That's
that
not that's
30?
all of it.
Oh boy.
And then there's another d6. 4. So 19 again. as Drot just like absolutely like just like biting in, and as soon as he's like got a grip with his like with, you know, with his jaw, he starts like clawing it.
Okay. I have a question for whoever. This is not an open conversation. I mean, you can answer, but keep it short, like one short answer is very short, like one word or so, or you could a little bit more of that. This is not a lengthy discussion. Should I allow you to use boom points for what is likely, for what's about to happen, given you guys can make some guesses, and who specifically I'm referring to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is like the exact moment for boom points. It's a
Okay,
pivotal
good.
moment.
I agree. I could see someone feel that it kind of dooms the decision, but I think it's a good one. Okay. Tourmaline. You have a choice to make. You feel like shit's the portal behind you is flickering heavily. Like it's like it is starting to like lessen in hue. Something it looks like it might close like any second now. Would you like to use a reaction using boom points, and you have to put some boom points in here to justify this, to push yourself out through a portal? But there's some risk to this, given it's a flickering. It could maybe slice off your, like, you know, part of your fin or something. Who knows? You're really big, so it might cause some significant damage, or you might be safe. Or do you stay where you are? Or, since given the winter wolf attacked you with 5-foot reach, it's right in front of you. You could try to grab someone and pull them through the portal with you, but it'd be hard to do that given there's a wolf and the hag. It'd be kind of difficult to do all that once without keeping yourself fully safe. But it might be possible. You just might, you know, cut off your arm or something. Maybe it's possible. But do you try to get through that portal?
She can fly, by the way.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, there's that. What? Actually, wait. Let me actually rephrase this. Let me think this fair. Do you think, as a reaction, it would be fair to do a grapple and a movement at once?
With boom points, yes.
With
Is there anyone here that is there three people, 2 to 3 people that disagree? Because I feel like it's a little bit cheese, but I also think it works in the moment.
I will not
Okay,
disagree.
Okay, good. Let's go for it. I would like you to roll the grapple. And you're doing the hag or the wolf? I assume the hag. Okay.
Is it athletics?
Do your athletics. Yes, athletics. I might have said strength by accident. Do athletics. Boy. Yeah, okay. I would like you to. So, how many boom points are you willing to spend, by the way? I shouldn't have answered that way. I should give you a hard thing. Give me a second. I was gonna say I have something in mind.
Don't say 10, because I feel like what I'm doing is some wacky shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least 5, but I felt 5 is a little under given how
It's
pivotal
very
this is.
I am not
Okay.
going to use them.
All right. There's still some. Okay, you succeed on grappling them, and you move back through it. Okay. Here's where shit gets wacky. If you're going just alone, I might let you do a dexterity saving throw to see if it determines things. But since you're grappling someone with you, I'm gonna say no. So I'm gonna determine this differently. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, I got some rolls. I've made some rolls, and I'm gonna give you a choice, Tourmaline. Do you want me to... Okay. Okay, I'll give you a choice. Would you like Tourmaline to be heads, and Gretskilba to be tails? Or would you like Gretskilba to be heads, and Tourmaline to be tails?
What are we feeling? I'm asking
I think
the
you should
party
be
here.
tails because
love
you have a
head.
tail.
Tails, because
Oh,
you're a fish.
I'm gonna get the fuck up.
In terms of
Okay.
some
Okay.
if once you
So
use
I
an
have-
inspiration, the inspiration's gone, but you can use them. I said you could. They're not session specific. You can keep them through multiple sessions as long as you haven't used them. Oh, sorry. Go on. Oh, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sorry. Okay. Good.
Okay, so we have one for tails, one for heads. What are we feeling?
You're a fish. It's tails.
I mean,
Yep.
you,
That's two for tails.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to mute because I want to speak so bad because I have some interesting things to say in regard to this, but I can't make.
All right, no, I'm going with tails. I'm going with tails. I'm going with tails. I feel it in my soul.
You've lost your tail.
Okay, you guys see
I'm going with tails.
both individuals get through a portal. Hmm. Okay. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna go with it. Gretskilba and Tourmaline exit the portal. I need proper music for this. What's the fucking most... What's something that's perfect for this? Oh, I know.
I'm scared. I'm shaking. Huh?
The portal
Nothing is playing.
is two things exit the portal. Snowcap and I would like you to roll a dexterity saving throw. Because two things are hurtling out of a portal right where you are. Kinda. Okay, you managed to do that. I will move you out of the way. Skaken. I'm gonna roll for him. Actually, I'm just gonna succeed. You see the hag grab and stand. You're uncertain what happened, but once you kind of look, your eyes flicker. It seems to be that Tourmaline managed to push herself out with the hag. But you look, and it's apparent Tourmaline, their head from their jaw up, seems to have been sliced by the portal. It slings to the ground. The hag grabs upon the jaw of them and looks to you with the most horrible, mangled smile you've ever seen. And the portal just seems to break off, and cracks go amongst the huge creature in front of you. Without any time given, the hag literally just rips off a chunk of flesh and rips it into her mouth as the huge creature burns up into flame, with the portal no longer present. The hag is having its moment.
Could you place the hag down on the...
I will. Given Oh boy. Tourmaline, or more so Sardonyx, had been told that if they were to come here to Door, they would likely die. This is something that they likely did not share with uppers, at least to the degree of it. Skagan seems to back up. This towering creature falls on its back, and or more so, well, I say that more so on its front. Jebabu and Drot, do a dexterity saving throw or stay in your place, and you can do strength to try to prevent it, because it's not falling on its back, it's falling forward.
Hey, strength saving throw.
Can I?
And it is flaming. Flame is spewing throughout its body.
Okay. Can I? Since I'm like holding its arm, can I like try to, as it's falling, can I try to push it, like away from us as it's falling, like instead of falling towards us, trying to have it fall away, like away from us, or at least like this way or this way instead of towards everybody.
You can try,
Okay.
but it's this is well, that's the thing. This isn't your turn fully, but it is a.
Could we just get like?
I imagine that
advantage?
would be. I imagine that would be the strength saving throw.
Could we just get advantage on that throw? Because I have control of his arm and I'm trying to.
Well, that's the thing, because the arm you have is just cracks spewed through, and flame is now present. So, sure, but you're gonna take fire damage.
Okay.
Also, if someone can, for the video, is there? How do I make it so it replays?
Oh, I can do it, but there's also a decent.
How do I do that?
Right click the video and click loop, or click the cog and click
Ah, there we go. Oh, it's that simple. I didn't think it'd be like that.
Cool. Does Drock get advantage too?
Where Drought was biting into and caused this. Their turn just happened, and their choices are what caused it to suddenly flicker. So I don't know if I feel. I mean, Drought, are you bit onto it currently?
I mean, probably soon it starts lighting up. Drock's not gonna like stay biting it.
What are you doing, Drought? Are you trying to hold it or run away?
I did a strength check.
So you're helping with. Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you guys are gonna take fire damage, but go for it. Yeah. So we got a 21 and a 24. This thing is huge, and it's heavy. I am thinking like a higher roll would probably be a bit better to fully justify, but I'll say that you're able to push it in that direction, but it's rough. And you feel like if you tried to like, if you would, it just barely works, and that's like maybe only because both of you are working together. The flame is intensive, and as it burns, this becomes like maybe it became its body became lighter, but I'll say it smashes into here, smashing onto like fully covering the golem in front, as flames spew from its body, and then slide into it. Kagan is going to move back. Nornalus, what do you do? It's a very intensive and quick-filled moment. The huge creature, it just had huge flames spew from it, but the flames are starting to suddenly, like, start to pull into its body almost, but they're still definitely present. What do you do?
The
portal.
Go ahead.
The hag is there, yes. and your Stone Golem is crushed. I mean, it might be it might be still in good form. I mean, like it visually is under it, so it's being crushed by it. It might still be alive.
Okay.
I mean, he would 100% know if it's alive or not.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
know
in
if
that
it because I'd lose concentration on a spell if it was.
How much health does it have?
It had 26 health left.
Okay, yeah, it's dead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that thing falling on it's gonna kill it. That's easy.
I'm gonna shit. There's people in the way of that. I can't do it.
Do it anyway.
No, you Draw would most definitely die. So
people are in the room. I said I cast fire.
yeah, basically.
Hey, Drot's got a lot more. Drot does have temporary health.
Wait. So that's. I could move. Nope, I'm gonna go simple. Oh, I don't have any more second level spell slots. That sucks.
Third level it is then.
Sorry, I was not as prepared as I should have been. I'm normally better than this. I apologize. Yeah, I'm gonna expend a third level spell slot to, as Norlis takes out a familiar clay hand from his component pouch to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp right next to the hag, and is going to,
Gotta make a strength saving throw.
yeah, it's going to attempt to restrain the hag. So the hag needs to make a strength saving throw. Strength saving throw? Strength.
Yeah.
Strength saving
Go for
throw.
it.
The hag needs to make it. I can't go for it. You need to.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I said that.
I'm like, I can't do nothing. Excuse me. The hag needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. They seem to initially fail it, but is that your turn?
They either fail it or they don't fail it. What do you
They
mean
failed
initially?
it. They failed
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
It's literally their turn next.
Well, they are restrained and they take 2d6 bludgeoning immediately. Which isn't gonna
And
be a
they've
lot.
got to roll
but
a.
They take shit rolls. They take 4 bludgeoning damage. Gretzkoba. And Nornalis disappears.
And then it's got to make a strength check if it wants to try and break out using its action.
Correct. And I am invisible. And I move here. Completely unseen.
Squirms away. Little do you know, the hag can see invisibility.
Possibly. It's entirely possible, but it's okay because I can too.
Okay. So, did you just grapple with the hand? The hand hasn't moved them anywhere, correct?
No.
No, they are restrained.
That's your turn, Nora?
Yeah, they also are restrained.
Ooh, they can move. They can make actions, correct? Yes, they're just restrained. They just can't move.
They can use
Their
a
speed
action
is
to try
0.
to break
all,
out.
all attacks against them are advantaged, and their attack rolls are disadvantaged, and they have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Can they move their hands? Okay, they can do things if they're close. Okay, they're restrained, but they can move or make actions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. will happen to be something right next to them, which they're definitely having reach, that can change the situation a little bit. And let me
Nothing's
see if
within
I
reach
had-
of them.
there is something that's not on the map that's implied.
Oh, I
So
see.
I haven't put the token down. You see them.
Sword.
No, they rip into. They using what they have at disposal. They, well, tear into the flesh of the dead siren, or assumedly dead siren, and seem to eat it. Like they managed to grapple, like move it what they can to their hands into their mouth, and they seem to look at some of you, and it's genuinely like actually unnerving. I would like every creature that's within 60 feet of them to roll a wisdom save.
16.
I'm going to use my portent to roll a 15 plus 7 for 22.
You can just roll it anyway, I'm pretty sure.
Nope, I had to say before I roll.
Bam.
Okay.
I can't wait to be the only one frightened.
So I rolled a 22. Without rolling. Everyone has rolled Ian.
Okay.
Like 22, 22, 24. 16.
Alright. Alright. Let me just move the music back to what the up is to make it more theme.
I don't know,
But
this is
just need that
fitting.
from us?
This is pretty
Okay.
fitting. I like this.
If you got a... Alright, is that everyone? Oh, no, I just wanted it in that quick moment, but yeah. Well, we can keep you, if you want to move back to that, we can keep having it. But yeah, that's what it was. I'd say that everyone who got... Wait, who? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's everyone. Okay, I thought it was... Who are we missing?
No one. No one
I
was
guess not.
important.
Well, oh yeah, because one person's in the big thing. Okay. In that case... Yeah, Draught? You are afraid of this hag. You think that this hag legitimately might eat you? Oh wait, Norlis, did you not? What did you roll, Norlis?
22.
Okay, we're good on that. Okay, good.
Oh,
I know you said it multiple times. I apologize, but I just
You're
wanted
good.
to reconfirm as I was scanning it.
I understand.
You are genuinely afraid of this thing. Despite it being held and being contained, and clearly this thing's being up a bit, and it's standing over the corpse of an ally who, well, it's to say this thing caused the death of your ally wouldn't, I mean, you're not sure if that's right or wrong, you're not sure, but it's definitely eating upon it in the most horrific manner you've seen in a while. You are frightened, and while frightened in this way, you're not just frightened, you can't move, you're incapacitated.
That's
Oh my god,
everyone. Are you
incapacitated.
certain?
Yes, I'm certain. I'm looking. This is also the as of the, to be fair, the most up to. This is the Monsters of the Multiverse Mordenkainen version of this spell. I should
Okay.
specify.
Wait, spell?
I say spell. Sorry, of this monster. Sorry.
I was
of
about
this
to say,
monster's
because
ability.
I was waiting for you to say anything to annotate that that was a spell to potentially
Yes,
do something.
that would be wild. That would be wild. No.
Okay.
While frightened in this way, a creature is incapacitated. And I actually will just say I moved the DC up 1. I will say that. I wanted this monster to be a bit
You're
stronger
fine,
than a
man. You
normal
don't have to
bear frag.
explain.
I will just say that. Okay. Regardless, I'll get back to it. Yes, you're frightened and you cannot understand what others say either. You can only hear gibberish. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns, ending the effect on success. If a creature's saving throw is successful, or the effect ends for it, the creature is immune to the hag's visibility for 24 hours.
So everyone's immune to it, basically, except me.
Yes.
Alrighty. Snookap's
Okay.
turn.
Hey, at least my form of the beast doesn't drop.
Oh, hee hee. My turn.
Unless
This
it's
is
the
gonna be fun.
giant's turn.
Not quite. As a legendary action.
You can't legendary action after your own turn.
You're right. You're right. Okay, good. All right. It is Snowcap's turn.
So
The
because this
giant's
thing
turn
is,
has. I'm sorry. Go on.
so because this thing is
Restrained.
so it has it makes it so I've advantage on it.
Correct. Yes, you do.
Aha ha ha. This is gonna be fun.
Please, don't roll double nat ones. That's a pretty good roll. You're not hunter's marked onto this one, are you? I thought you hunter's marked the giant.
No, I was always hunter smart to the hag.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm wrong. Apologies. Does a 32... Into those hit?
Check. I believe they do. Yes.
Snowcap. Why do you have
Yeah.
hunter's aim on?
That's a secret. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
No, I'm just curious because I know the requirements for that.
It's intentional.
Okay, as long as I will put trust in your words then. I was just super curious about that. Yeah, the lowest roll was a total of 30. Hello?
Yes, I know. I see.
Okay.
Okay. For the first attack,
32 to
it's
hit.
going to use its reaction to try to do something. It is being held from behind,
Sure.
but it has access to its hands. It was eating, but it still has access to its hands. I'm going to roll to see if it successfully does what it might do, and this will be really hype if this works out. Okay. Snowcap. As you fire the arrow, you see it try to, at high speeds, move its hand in front of the arrow, and you see it has the string on its hands. It uplifts it between two fingers, but seems to miss. But if the arrow actually had hit the string, you have no idea what would happen. It seems to both arrows fly true. And this wicked hag is not looking good, as both seem to hit its jugular. It doesn't seem to care that much, but it does not look like it's in good condition. It might not even be able to speak right now. But they're standing still, or standing up, because they're more so propped up by the giant hand.
It doesn't matter. I've done what I wish to do, perhaps.
Is that your turn?
Kill yourself. You serve zero purpose. I don't have the low tier god speech memorized.
Okay. Jebaboo. This hag looked like it's on death's door. At least it seems like that. This thing has, who knows what secrets it has up its sleeve. Was that a firefly in my room? What the fuck? How did that happen? Okay. Yeah. Jebaboo, it's your turn. Fire. Was that like a...
All right. Going to bonus action rage, and She's got no tricks up her sleeve. I'm just gonna charge across the steps. I don't know, kind of do like a little
Legendary reaction.
kind of like
Plane shift.
and then going to attack it here. Bonus action rage if I didn't already say that, and might as well make these reckless.
There's no point. You already have advantage.
Oh, that's right.
You're just making yourself
That's
an
right.
easier target.
I would have
Please
died
roll
at the coast as well. Maybe you will too. Do what you will.
Goddamn. Okay, 24 to hit.
Okay.
12 or 14 bludgeoning damage and cold.
18.
I don't know if the cold matters with this egg.
The cold never bothered her anyway.
Thank you for saying my thoughts.
21 to hit with 23 damage total.
Okay.
Is she still up?
I'm gonna give you an option. There are 2 arrows in their jugular. Are you just mashing your trunks against them, or do you want to try to aim to push those deeper or something? Or how would you like to kill them? Albeit it might be a little awkward doing it with trunks, but it's not tusks.
Tusk.
Oh, this is when I should have played with tusks.
Let's just do it with Tusk. I'd probably just like come down on her really hard. I'd probably like jump off a little of the stairs, trample her a little bit, and then just come down on her real hard from the top a second time.
You managed to do so. They're splat down. They seem to open their hands as they die. The string no longer tied to the life that it once was, and flows back to where it belongs, flying towards Snowcap's bow. Do you allow this to happen, Snowcap?
Yes.
Okay. The second it hits, your weapon rumbles heavily, and you feel a great power is within it. Okay. 2 things are going to happen now. I'm gonna, firstly, I'm going to say this is something I planned for. One of these I planned for a while if this happened, so I don't think this isn't out of nowhere. It's not because I feel bad about it. This is something I determined a while ago that I was gonna have happen. But to the first thing, this is still hypey music. I think this is good. Okay. Emerging from the flames of now. Actually, no. I'm gonna say combat is ended.
Am I still incapacitated?
Oh. Well, yeah. Let me see if it for death.
23.
Yeah. Okay, you're no longer now. Okay, good. Okay, you are no longer incapacitated. That would have been scary. Okay. The huge hunk of flesh and substance, the flames, are lessened and pushed into the body, and now smoke and steam spews from it. And something moves within. For the rest of you, the hag seems to have been slain. Whether the circumstances at hand were orchestrated by the hag or not, it seems that fate is a cruel mistress. Tourmaline is assumedly dead. Albeit their body does seem to shift somewhat. What do you guys do?
Those are just post-mortem spasms.
Like, how does the hag look? Like, just the tokens to face, but what would the rest of the body look like?
Probably
It is
crumpled.
a like kind of lanky creature with like some I'd say clothing that's kind of like loose fitting and baggy, with lots of little like a backpack of sorts, or more so bag on its back, tied to like maybe its shoulder in an awkward and like visually like diskempt manner. Um,
Well, but the like body itself, like
uh,
like the where is the like like body type like
yeah, I'll get to it. Yes, very
I
clearly. Oh, sorry.
I am very much taking the bag too.
Okay, I can get some images to kind of get an idea for you. Um, sorry, I was focusing on shifting the music again, so I wanted to do something more. Where's the ambience? Yeah, this is what I want. I want something that's a little more ambient for this. That's not less musical. Okay, back to things are shifted. But what it appears to look like, I'd say it would be somewhere around, and I'll use kind of a default image for this, but this kind of goes for it. The main things that make this unique, compared to this image I'm about to send, would be that its rest of its fingers are not they're still clawy, but one of its pointer finger on the hand, but like on each finger, or sorry, each hand, is quite longer than the others and quite more intensive, and that's with on one of those the string was coiled around and spiraled across their hand. What it allowed them to do is uncertain. There were probably like around maybe 5 to 6 feet tall. I'd have to say like 5'9" or so. They weren't that tallest, but their arms were overtly long. Their skin was a teal hue or icy in like texture almost. Their face though was unique in the sense that it had a wider range of emotional drifts than normal, in the sense that it had a very like muscular texture of her face that could sprawl and create like Joker-like grins and such, which were quite terrifying. And again, they did have a large bag on them and other things. Their clothing is very disheveled and very awkward in form.
The hand where the string was that arm is getting chopped up.
Okay,
I'm cutting it
I-
off.
so
I'd like to remind you, Tourmaline is fucking dead right next to her. And this is
I'm
your
aware.
character's,
I'm
like...
Yep. This is.
okay. I'm gonna. Oh my! I don't know who I want to do first. Jevavu or Nornalis. Flip a coin. I don't. Whichever one gets it quicker. We could also roll 1d4.
Tails.
Okay. Sardonyx, make a strength saving throw. I know you know what I said. Okay. Jevavu, the body in front of you is, well, it was shifting a bit. It looks to be perhaps gas is forming underneath it or something, but looks like something is rapidly expanding inside Tourmaline's body.
Okay. I'm gonna say, get away. The hag put something in Tourmaline.
I would like you to roll another strength save, but also on theme, almost. Cheesecake, are you here?
Yes.
I would like Abaddon to roll a strength check. Or a save. Actually, a save's fine too. Okay.
All that
Uh,
one?
well, that's I know what I said. Oh, sorry, did I say Abaddon? I'm sorry. That's not. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, Abaddon.
Shouldn't have been an advantage, but
No, always take the first result in that case.
yeah.
So 25.
25.
Yes. Okay. The body over here is not. It's somewhat. It's something's happening. It might blow, but it doesn't seem to be as continuous. However, behind you, Trot, the huge something from seems to emerge from the nape of the neck of this huge creature. They seem to shake a bit and start to stand. The steam uplifts from them. And you see it is Greffa, or whomever it could be. You emerge, Greffa, and you feel uncertain how you came to this exact position, but so much seems ever present, and you feel like this experience, and more so having been directly attached to, well, other planes of existence and another body, and has helped you regain you have lost to some degree. And you know for a fact, Greffa's not your name. You stand looking down, and you see Tourmaline dead, but so is the hag, and so is much present. You initially, it's hard to speak, but you seem to spew some material of some kind out from your mouth, and you can. Do you say anything?
What the hell happened here? Where's Tourmaline? Where's Noneless? Where's everybody?
Oh god, he's blind!
I'm not blind. I hope. Draw. What the hell happened?
Hag. I mean, the same thing that's been happening the whole fucking time I've been in this goddamn fucking mountain. Yeah, except it's not me dying on the floor.
I can't see Tourmaline anywhere. Can someone ping her for me?
Tourmaline, it would be right here, sorry.
I'll make my way over to
The
them.
token's not there.
Dropped.
Yeah. And she's full blown dead, right? She's
Dropped. You're
Okay. Sardonyx, roll another strength save.
Parmween's dead because of you dropped.
or are they?
Oh.
Something seems to out from the torso. Something finally seems to push out from the inside. Someone or something is crawling out from beneath. From
That doesn't look very dead.
Nornalis. Do you know? Well, actually, I'm like, what do you think is happening, given your knowledge of magic items? If you don't know what I'm referring to, don't respond. Unless you feel like
I
you should.
didn't
Well,
until you asked it, and now I know exactly what's happening. Oh, fuck me.
wait, what?
I'd forgotten, and had you not said something to remind me, I would have continued to have forgotten. Everyone,
Oh no.
everyone needs to get away from Miss Tourmaline immediately. Oh, I had forgotten. That's terrible. I'm not getting. Everyone, please step away. I will move my hand over to grapple them should they move in a violent manner. That is what I'm holding Maximilian's Earthen Grasp to do. The mask that both Miss Tourmaline and Miss Sardonyx wore was cursed, obviously. Despite
Fucking let them wear it.
Yes, no, I am
Rule
control
one
of
of magic items, don't
I'm
touch.
control of everything. That's why I can tell you not to damage things that are, have portals within them. That's why I can tell you not to run through a door and trigger a trap. Yes, no, I control everything perfectly. Right, shut up.
You let them wear them for like days on end.
It doesn't matter when or how long they wear it. It matters that they wore it once. It didn't matter at that point. They'd been cursed to rise as an undead upon their death. And if that's what's happening at this moment, be prepared to unfortunately have to put her down again. But for now, I don't want to make assumptions. Their physiology eludes me, and I don't frankly know what may or may not be happening. But for now, we watch. And we live with the consequences of our actions, he says to Drought. And our inactions, he says to Snowcap.
Oof.
And I won't hear anything more about it. And now we watch. And we grant her the respect and dignity of putting them down should they rise as something foul. That is all Norlis is saying, and now he is sternly watching whatever events are about to unfold.
You see a bloody humanoid figure emerge from their body. They don't appear to have a tail, or rather they have legs. They have another feature though. Curdled and warped, but still present and definitely covered in blood. You see it has wings. The person, or perhaps woman, that seems to emerge is just absolutely covered in blood, but they slowly seem to move out and kind of like shift their knees to their chest. They look absolutely like they look. It's hard to say if they're terrified, but they're in a intensified emotional condition.
Mr.
The body they can
is that you?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Are you still with us, Miss Nicholas?
They seem not to initially respond. Or do they?
It sounds like they're trying to. For anyone not aware, Sardonyx is typing in chat what is happening. In the Roll20 chat.
The corpse behind them is sadly not still. With hands amongst it begins to move. Its body, its head is not present, and most of it is still, but its hands run themselves against the rock. But just very slowly. So much so it's almost not of notice given the bloody figure of primary focus.
I want to
Well, this is
say we're
happening is
all
going to-
focused on the scene.
True, but
Like we're all watching. Someone's gonna. I don't feel like this is gonna go unnoticed.
yeah, that is to be fair, that is true. I was being kind of wordy about it, but yeah, no, you guys do notice.
Rot is going to be using Divine Sense after being told something's going to rise up from the dead.
Do they detect any celestial fiend or undead? It's yes or no.
There is a that body that someone had crawled out of seems to be an undead.
Does Drot say that?
Yes. Well, there's undead there.
Pointing at the body.
Yeah.
Normalist.
Hi.
If that thing's you would know if that thing is a Draugr, that means that it likely will become much stronger over time, possibly quickly. But given its current state, it is a bit surprising. You would have thought that it would be more instant, but it's hard to say why.
All right.
You can do it a check to determine though if you like Arcana.
I would quickly rush over to Sardonyx. I'm assuming she's right around there. And pull her into a hug, resting her head against his chest. And just kind of covering her eyes in a... Like one would try to keep a harsh light out of another's eyes, just blocking the world from them. And scoop her up and back her away from the body of Tourmaline. My friend's been through a lot. Can I trust the rest of you to handle that, please? I believe she needs me, and I don't wish to leave her. And Nornless scoops her up in his arms and just backs away slowly and carefully from the mess.
Ian, how quickly is it, like, rising?
It's
Yeah, are we talking
hard
seconds, half a minute?
Well, it's as it moves, how do you, well, let me ask you. What initially it does is it starts to move its arms to, like, move. But as time happens, you notice it's trying, like, it's starting to, like, looks like part of its body's starting to heal, but also, like, the coloration changes and some parts start to rot. It's a little more gradual than you thought. Like, over a course of, like, maybe 20 to 30 seconds, this is all happening.
If it's taking that
And
long,
it's-
Drot is like lighting a torch, using prestidigitation to light a torch, and just yeeting a torch at it.
Yeah, I'm fucking either create fire, bonfire, or fire bolting that fucking thing.
Normalness. And
Hi.
roll your choice. Actually, I'm gonna say this. This is, you are not a necromancer. You don't know, especially
Says
in this.
you.
Even if you were, this would be an advanced topic. But if you'd like, given you're one of the people who would be in a position to know, would you like to roll a Arcana or Religion check to determine why it's happening in this manner? There are some others I can kind of think about in regard to it, but I'm not fully certain with.
It's pretty simple. Norris knows exactly what's
It's-
happening.
well,
Sirens
there's
are
a
caterpillars.
oh,
No.
The butterfly person died, but now the caterpillar inside is still alive.
Oh.
It's just because they got wings. That's
sorry,
the only reason.
they're a reverse caterpillar. Because they revert. So the caterpillar died and the butterfly emerged. Is the logic that Norlis has going for him. But all he's currently focused on is placating Sardonyx's nerves and trying to keep her as grounded as he can. Because he doesn't know exactly what Seeds went through in that ordeal, how real it felt to her, but judging by the way she reacted upon emerging, he can tell that she is not doing well, and he just wants to take her away from danger and keep her safe. He wants to keep her safe. So that is what he's doing. He has her in his arms and is just continuously slowly backing away while he has asked Snowcap, Jevaboo, Greffa, and Drop to please handle the rest.
Kill it with fire! Also, do we have any, like, powdered silver?
That I may. Let me look at my components. Will silver wire work?
It needs to be powdered.
Nope. Sorry, I ain't got that on me. I have 3 different things made of silver, but none of them will help you.
Quickly, find some silver coins and start crushing them.
I just wanna... I'm making sure I'm seeing this right. Nornalis asked the group to handle that, and Snowcap is moving away.
He's like sitting down over here. He's kind of like gesturing for you and Sardonyx to come sit down next to him.
Why are you...
It's like actively rising. We're just kind of throwing fire in it right now.
I don't believe I was
No,
on...
Cap.
No. I was painfully clear in exactly what I asked your assistance for. I have my friend. If you wanted to be of help, you would do what I ask. No, I don't want to hear anything else. I'm very direct. I do not play about my words.
Snow Cub,
Helping is only
come here.
helping if you do what you're asked to do.
Snowcap
you-
is not very happy by the fact that apparently Tourmaline is going to raise from the dead and probably not going to be assumingly hostile.
Is this something
Snowcap
is this
already
something
has
you're
dealt with
saying
the
out loud,
situation.
or is this just an exposition above table?
Is exposition.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
I can't respond to exposition.
There is okay. One of you, whom. Okay. At this point, I'd say, well, a certain person has climbed from the mountain, the dead, huge corpse creature thing, but another knows something and has realized something. This process would have been different if it wasn't for an interfering body. That's what, in your current state, that is the one thing that comes to you, Sardonyx. Someone or something interfered, and that's why it isn't worse than this.
Drop will be using Mage Hand to move away any like magic items because Mage Hand is not powerful enough to move the giant axe.
Who fired shots upon the creature?
Me.
Okay.
Two firebolts.
There was a lot of overlay talk. Did Zevabu start to do anything? Just want to check.
No, Jevu's still kind of keeping his distance.
Okay.
Zevabu, I'd say you could do a religion or arcana check, or maybe or if you'd like, to determine why the undead is functioning in this manner.
Okay. Do Arcana.
You
Nice.
aren't sure. This is very bizarre. It's normally like the idea that okay. With the shots fired at its body, it seems to kind of reprieve.
Is it delaying it from forming?
It seems like a little bit, but it definitely it might even it seems the flame and fire kind of cause its body to shake a little bit. The hands reach out and search for something, but they're too slow.
I would like to very rushly search the hag for any powdered silver.
Okay, roll a investigation check.
Oh, I ain't good at those.
You don't
That's so
seem
funny.
to find. You find some powdered copper.
That's even funnier. I love that.
Drop. What the hell are you doing? Get back here.
Look, I know a ritual that can stop a body from turning into undead, but I need powdered silver for it.
Do you have any fucking silver coins on you? I'll fucking mash them.
Above table, what ritual?
Damn I'm a paladin, bro.
Oh.
Any of you have
That's
silver?
an hour. That's no good.
You need to keep beating it every time it starts forming.
And you've got to add is touch.
Um,
Fuck that.
I mean, we did find a bunch of like coinage, so I imagine there is at least some silver.
Sure, but you'd have to grind it down, so...
Yeah.
Gagan
I will try.
looks around. I have some silver, but it's... And they kind of show their mouth a little bit, and they do have a silver tooth.
That's not fucking powdered, is it?
I can... that is true, but... That's not the only thing I have that could be helpful in a situation like this. And they kind of bring up their wrist. If we do have some powdered silver or something else, I can make it. My blood can help.
Just give me that fucking silver, I'll pound it down. Just move!
The Skagan's head kind of goes down a little bit.
While you work out that silver situation, then Plan B. Drop's gonna reach into his backpack and pull out his hammer and pythons.
Oh boy, are you gonna hammer its arms down into the stone? Oh
Getting
god.
crucified.
Hold on, let me add another layer of torture on that.
It's not torture, it's preparation. But yes, Drop is like pointing straight through the wrist into the stone. And with, I assume Greta is basically stopping it from like being able to like resist as just like bonfire, firebolt every time it starts like twitching and trying to move.
Fuck yeah.
Jabba will help.
I'm a little uncertain as to why this process is taking the length in game that it is. Is because the last time we had to kill the Draugr, it was as simple as reducing its health pool, but this was the same curse that afflicted this that afflicted Tourmaline. I'm uncertain.
I gave you an opportunity to roll a religion check. Or a arcana check. Something is going off. It is strange.
Okay.
To be fair, the soul of the person would supposedly inside Onyx, so it might not be like functioning fully. That is not Drop saying that.
Uh-huh.
Drop
is currently go full Roman.
I do say you can roll if Norlis is uncertain, like what or I'd say Norlis would probably have some guesses. So you could roll a religion or arcana check. Or I'd say religion will give you a different kind of a maybe more helpful answer than arcana. That's a little bit of meta, but oh boy. Okay.
Nope.
Do you want to spend a boom point to? Oh, okay, no.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Norlis is
preoccupied with
Norlis has stepped away from the group anyway. So, like,
preoccupied with Sardonyx, I imagine.
Correct.
Do you pit draw? Do you pit in its hand? What?
Is the fire portal open?
No, the fire portal seems to have closed.
But yes,
Oh!
I
Oh,
would
boy,
be
actually, wait.
still like pitting.
Wait, let me decide. Oh god. Oh, have it be. Ooh. Do I want it to be open? No, I'll say it's closed. Oh god. Ooh, I was so close to shredding that, but I'll say it's closed for sake of things.
But yes, Drop will be like pseudo, crucifying them.
It closing was linked to the, I guess the fire's ending and spewing within. Okay, but to draw, do you put the pittance on the hands, or did you just say that and I missed it?
And it's not hands, it's the wrists.
Ah, okay, but okay,
That's the correct way to crucify someone.
okay.
Bro,
As you do
bro.
so, you do see that this thing is, well, it looks like the skull is, or a portion of the cranium, I guess the lower cranium, most of a, it's still on there, and most of the jaw is being pushed upward, and there's a something building upon in its neck, like perhaps another head.
Jabberoo, could you fucking squish the head? Or what's left?
Yes. Gonna go up and squish the head of the hag, right?
No! Of the very quickly forming undead. You know, Tomlin's, you know,
Oh, Tourmaline. That's right. Oh, that I forgot that was okay. Tourmaline's corpse is there, but then Sardonyx is over here. Right. Okay. What? Should I'm gonna attack it with my stone tusks.
I don't think it can resist right now, but
19 to hit.
19.
24 total damage.
Okay. You lift your foot up, and it seems to be crushed, but something amongst the body seems to shake a little more, and that's when you see it. Wait, I just need to wait. Let me just confirm one thing real quick. Let me just check one thing so I get this right, because I don't want to misinterpret it. By... Oh. Okay, never mind it. I'm sorry, I was misinterpreting something someone was sending me in chat. Okay. No, you managed to crush it, and it seems like that almost uplifts what's going with the hands still shake a little bit. I would like 1d100. Roll to give it a higher chance. 5 1d100s.
Okay.
If luck was not on your side, things would have gone really bad. But seems to be that it's not just luck that is on your side, but something else. Regardless of what that is or how, or if most of you are even aware, which it seems to be that stomp is what's necessary to stop the creature. After a couple seconds, its hands curl up, and whatever was going to become, which certainly would have been quite fearsome, doesn't. Why this was such a slowed process is still uncertain, but at least one person has a good idea. in this cave, you all stay. And that's where we're going to end.
Damn.
What is in the hag's bag?
You have not had time to check.
Yeah, fair.
What's in the bag? 500 pounds of powdered silver.
Lamau.
Just a glitter bomb
If
of
I had a
powdered
nickel
silver.
every time a member of the party kind of rises from the dead, presumably to attack, I would have 2 nickels.
I don't
Boom
remember it
points.
happening before.
Yeah,
Yagram.
Wait.
Oh,
you-
Yagram,
you
you're right.
killed a worm because
Technically,
of it.
Yagram, yeah. I forgot about Yagram. Had done that, technically.
Well, more than technically, that's literally what happened.
It's also
Oh, wait,
another
you don't-
reason
well-
why Yagram, why Snowcap's upset.
Well, the worm was a pilot without control in that moment.
Filthy parasitic
Something else was
worms.
moving their body, not the
I'm
worm.
getting my boot porn
Yeah.
to Amethyst because basically sacrificed herself to let us kill the hag and give Snowcap the string.
I do not have a boon point to give today.
I'm going to give my boon point to Amethyst for actually showing up after 40 plus hours of being awake.
For the love of God.
Who wants to go next?
Wait, Cheesecake and Jababoo. No, oh yeah, and Amethyst.
Can I go next?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my boom point to Nornalis for that for the moment after Sardonyx got out and having his only priority be protecting her, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I want to see. Yeah, it should be alright, but yeah, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Cheesecake, yourself?
I don't really have one. I'll give one to Jevaboo.
Yeah, Jeffaboo did some ore farming.
Thank you. But I guess making the guy blast his own hands off still a cool idea.
Okay.
If it would have worked out, it would
everyone
have been
else
yes.
Draw give one?
Yeah, I gave it to Amethyst for showing up after 40 plus hours.
Oh, I thought that was Nornalis's
Yeah,
for a second. I forgot.
Amethyst is just it's likely not gonna give one. They sent me a thing. I'm going to Oh wait, actually, wait, they'll give it to me. Wait, they just sent me a thing. Okay, never mind. Wait. Yeah, okay, I'm getting one. Okay, I'll give one. Actually, I'm gonna give a couple. I want to give one for Amethyst for being a player that I think was. I feel the way I went about this is one that I think was very. It's something that I kind of want. I like the idea that of having a grisly death, and you can't really. It's hard to do that in a lot of ways in D&D unless you have special means because of how death saves function. And I feel that they're a player who was kind of understanding about the right way of doing it. It was cool. I feel they reacted well to it and knew what was kind of going with. And also, I don't feel I could do this with just any player. And I think they're a very developed player to be able to understand how to go about things like this, and how to kind of go about it. Because I do think it was a risky move, but and I wanted there to be a very real risk. And I will say, if they did heads, the hag was gonna lose its head and most of its back. So it was a harsh thing, but I recognize that this is not a commonplace circumstance, but it is one I feel confident on how I went about it. Well, yeah, that could be controversial. I also want to give oh god, there's a couple. I want to give one to Snowcap for exiting the portal when they were initially in there. I thought that they were going to stay and fight a bit, and they ended up not doing that. And that I was like, okay, this makes things a lot more interesting. I was expecting there to be like a lot of people to jump in the portal, fight the thing within, and then kind of where the other group was dealing with the giant. But that's not really what happened. And or at least for most part, I mean, obviously, Tourmaline went in there, but that was the main person who did that. After Snowcap would have jumped in if it wasn't for the thing that Drott did. But yeah, I think Snowcap did a lot of interesting things, and later also regards to shooting through the portal. The third person I want to give one to is Drott, or I'll say it was ballsy, and I took use of it and went for something rather intense because of it. But specifically going after their wrist quite a bit, and causing damage to the portal, and then going even further with it despite the risks. I mean, it had outcomes, and maybe Drott will, maybe the party members will have opinions to share later on, based on what happened with them. But it was definitely a choice which had a whole lot more intensity than what I was expecting to happen before when I started the session. I wasn't expecting Drott to do that. Well, no, sorry, no, it's not what I was not expecting. I wasn't expecting a circumstance like that to happen, but I don't want to say I'm glad I did it because obviously it led to a character death, but it was a very meaningful choice which is akin to like, I don't know, like a rat or your cat like mounting on wires, except the wires are like a wrist connected to like, a portal.